So hello everyone, welcome back to our aptitude sessions, and today's topic is series. So let's move on to it. So there are a few things that you have to keep in mind. Words or letters or digits are given in a specific sequence or pattern. So you can have two kind of questions. One could be the sequence, the other could be a pattern. And we have to either find the next sequence or the next pattern. If otherwise, we have to find out the missing sequence or the missing pattern. So there can be two kind of questions in each of these as well. One is to find the next, the other is to find the missing one. So the numbers or alphabets coming in each of these series or these terms are called as terms of the series. Okay, so each and every individual digit or each and every individual letter, we will be calling them as terms of the series. And yeah, we have majorly four types of series. How many ever types you take, you will still find more and more types. So the key aim you have to keep in mind is no matter what, you are finding out the next sequence or the next series. Okay, the next sequence or the next pattern, or whichever is missing. Based on that, you will be finding again. Previously, there would have been something, you're finding the next one, even if it's a missing term, or if it's the starting term that is missing, then already the rest are given. So from that, you'll have to find out the previous one. So either ways, you have to find out the pattern or the connection. Like as we tried to find the pattern in analogy, here we will be trying to find the pattern. In analogy, at least you had some reference to the vocabulary meanings. Here you do not have that. Okay. So today we will be starting with alphabet sequence, also known as alphabet series or letter sequence, you can call it. Okay, so here you're given letters. All right, so we have one, two, three, four. We have four different sequences given. We have to find out the next sequence. So the first one, A, D, G, J. Okay, so before we move, let me give you few points or let me tell you few things about it. One is there are no set or predefined rules. Okay, while they're framing the questions or while they're framing the sequence of pattern, there are no predefined rules. Especially when it comes to series, there could be omission. That is, the very next letter or the very next digit may not appear in the series, as you can see in all of the four given sequences. The next letter after the first letter is not at all there in the alphabetical order. So that is called omission. So you can have omission of certain letters. The next thing you will have to keep in mind is there could be different kinds of series. That is, the difference between two letters could be the same throughout the sequence. All right. Or it could have an increasing order. That is the difference between the first term and the next term, for example, is 3. The difference between the second term and the third term is 4. Difference between the fourth term and fifth term is 5, or any such pattern. Odd number pattern, even number pattern, or +1 pattern, +2 pattern, any of those. And the next thing is,
Uh,
yeah,
Ma'am, will it have the same order or will we have some decrement or increment orders
you
in
can
between?
have decrement, increment orders also.
Yes, ma'am.
You can have either ways, decrement, increment, plus or minus. It's considered as plus or minus. And once we reach Z, the next continuation is A. So we go in a circular manner, always A to Z. The next letter you will count after Z in the sequence or series will start from A again. Okay. So this is one thing. And you can also have alternating series or mixed kind of series. So what happens here is that uh, you will have some sort of relationship between the first letter, third letter, fifth letter, seventh letter, or the first term, third term, fifth term, seventh term. So that will form as one series, whereas second, fourth, sixth, eighth, these terms will form another series. If you try to build a connection between the first, second, third, and fourth, you will not find any connection at all. So that is when you will have to keep in mind that they could be alternating series, that between first and third and fifth and seventh, second and fourth and sixth and eighth, you will have to go this way. All right. So yeah, let us start solving the series here. So they have given A and D as your first thing. So A, B, C, D. So the third letter after A is D. So you have plus 3. The next two terms are D and G. So D, E, F, G. You get again plus 3. Okay. Again G and J. G, H, I, J. J is your third letter again. So you have plus 3 as your answer. So hope you're able to find out that there is a plus 3 pattern followed. Are all of you able to get that there is a plus 3
Yes,
pattern that
ma'am.
is being followed?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So tell me what will be the next term after this?
M.
M.
L. L.
J. So K, L, N. N will be your answer.
M.
Right. Okay. Coming to the next series.
Ma'am, is it T for the next one?
Yeah, I will tell you. I will solve the series and tell you. Don't worry, we have plenty of questions for today based only on alphabet sequence. So the first term given is A. A, B, C. It is plus 2. Okay. C. You have D, E, F. C, D, E, F. You have 3. It's plus 3. E, F, G. H, I, J. Again, it's plus 3. Okay. Mhm. F, G, H, I, J. Sorry, it is plus 4. J. K, L, N, N, O. Plus 5. So the next term should be of what number? Plus 6. Because 2, 3, 4, 5, it should be plus 6. So what is the answer?
Yes.
U.
U.
You're right. It is U. Okay. So we'll move to the next one.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you have A, G, L, P, S. All right. So in this case, let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So it is plus 6. B, C, D, E, F, and G. Correct. Plus 6. H, I, J, K, L. Plus 5. Okay. M, N, O, P. Plus 4.
Plus 4.
Yes, it's plus 4. And
Then
P,
plus
Q,
3.
R, S. So it is plus 3.
And then plus 2.
Yes. So what will be the answer?
T. U.
T, U. U is the answer. All of you are fine till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, is next one B.
Which one? The fourth one? What was your answer?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
didn't hear that.
B.
Yeah, but I'll come back as to how it is. Done? Okay. So did anybody find out what is the sequence happening here?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it?
A to D plus 4.
Okay.
D to F plus 2.
All right.
F to J is plus 5.
Okay.
No, no. 4 plus 4.
All right.
Plus 4. And again plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, I have a doubt. How A to D is plus 4? B, C, D is plus 3, no?
But we are counting from the A to D, na, ma'am.
Leave. Leave A
Okay.
or leave D. If you're counting A, leave D. So A,
Yes.
B, C. D will be your third one. or B, C, D. You're landing in the third one. This is the safest method of counting because you know which letter or which count you are landing at. So it's easier. Yeah, so it is plus 3, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 4, plus 3. Okay. And M to R?
Just a
Plus
minute,
5.
ma'am. Got little confused.
Okay.
It's plus 5 now.
Yeah, but do you understand that there are actually two different kind of series which are involved here? They're literally interlinked. So as I told you,
Ma'am,
yeah,
yeah, like first and the third, like A and D plus 3, then D and F plus 2. And again, F and J is incremented by 4, like 3 plus 4. And second
3
one is
plus 4
incremented
should be
further.
7.
Not like that, ma'am.
No, see, that is what I told you. You try your best, you'll still not be able to figure out something here. In this case, you should understand it is an alternating series. That is, there is a connection between first, third, fifth, and seventh term. So you have a connection between A, F, F, M, and the answer that's supposed to come here. So A to F, B, C, D, E, F. You have five. B, C, D, E, F. So G, H, I, J, K, L, M. You got seven. So you're getting odd numbers starting from 5. So what should be the next one technically? So 7, M to R, it is supposed to be 9. So count M. N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. So V is supposed to be your answer. If you notice, D to J, J to R will have a connection. D, okay, so D, E, B, C, D. E, F, G, H, I, J. You have 6. K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. You have 8. So if you recognize these are of odd number pattern and the even ones,
Ma'am,
the terms in the even positions are of even number pattern. Yeah.
ma'am, I have a doubt. If we don't find the same pattern between the alternate terms, then we should check by skipping one.
Yeah, there are also three term series, that is first, second, and third. You'll have a connection with first and fourth one. Like how you have between first and third, you might have between first and fourth. But this kind of series is usually very rare. All the more it will come under mixed series. It's usually very rare, but yeah, do not neglect. First thing, whenever you don't get any relation between the first and second, is to check between first and third. Still, if you're not getting, cross verify if your way of finding out the relationship is correct or not. What if by chance you have made a mistake? So at that point of time, sit patiently and think and start counting once again. Once you are sure that between first and second there is no relationship between, first, second, third, fourth, you're not getting any relationship in common, then go with first and third. And still, if you're not getting, then you can skip, like how we skipped one here, you can skip two here. Is that fine to say?
I did it in the other way. I landed in the same answer. That's fine, right?
Huh. You would
I
have
used
probably
another.
seen it this way, I'll tell you. It's because it is this series, there are chances that you see it this way. You took it as A to D, you got some difference, some other difference between D to F. So this somehow made sense, but okay, but not always. Because you can see there
Yeah.
is first and third, it has 5, second and fourth, it has 6. There are chances that you get some sort of relationship incremental or one increasing, the other decreasing order, but not always it works. So you've got to check. Either ways, the method doesn't matter. You have to land up in the right answer first and foremost. And when you're not landing up in the right answer, you need to correct your method. Is that fine? Yeah. So all of you are done till this one. We can move to the next one.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's take this example. D, G, J, M, T. So D, E, F, G. So you have three. Okay, Hij, again it is 3. JKLM. Okay, so it's a repeating pattern of 3.
It
N
is
O
our
P.
answer. Plus
Yes,
3.
ma'am. Yes.
P Q R S.
Yes.
S is supposed to be the answer.
PQR. Sorry,
You're not
sorry.
counting P. If you're counting P, you should leave S. Or the last
Yes,
one you're
ma'am.
supposed to leave and take the next one. So you're supposed to get S. Safer side, leave the letter that is already there, count from the next one. Because as I told you, you will know in which count you're landing where. You will be thorough. You will be sure about it. So all of you got the answer as S.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. We'll move to the next one. So A, B, D, and H. A, B, okay, the difference is 0. B, C, D, okay, it is 1. E, F, G, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, so you're getting 4 here. E, F, G, H. In this case, it should have been an alternating series. Because between A and B, you have no difference at all. It is 0. Between B and D, you have one difference. Okay, that is the letter C. But between D and H, you're not finding anything. So you will start checking out in this case for alternating series. What would you do? A to D. So B, C, D. You have 3. Hmm. And this term is supposed to have something. We'll come to know when we solve B and H. A, B. Okay, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. You have 3, 5. It is supposed to be 7 if I'm not wrong.
Ma'am, I
D.
think it is 6, ma'am, not 5.
Yes, ma'am.
C,
It is
D,
6.
E, F, G, H.
Oh,
6.
you're right. You're right. You're right. Okay. So 3 plus 3 plus 3, I think you're supposed to get 9 in that case. Okay, let's solve. We'll come to know. So A, B, C, D, E, F,
Ma'am, is the
G,
answer
H, I,
N?
J, K. I think so, but I will check that once. We are an example too. The answer is supposed to be P. Okay, let's see how that is. Hmm.
Ma'am, if we count 8, then the P comes. But if we count plus 9, then it is Q.
Here, the series is completely different. Yeah. So what happens over here? They've considered the numbering for the letter. So A is 1. 1 into the term, that is 1. This is the first term. So they've taken 1. So A, B, C, D, E, if you go on numbering from 1 to 26, what do you get? You get the number 1 for letter A. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And A in the given series is which term? First term. So the
First
letter
term.
number and the term number. So 1 into 1 is 1. So they have added A. After A, what is the next one? B. Oh no, they've multiplied by 2 then in that case. No, they've multiplied by 2. Okay, this might be hard to recognize initially, and this is a result of lack of practice. But yeah, once you guys practice, you will definitely figure out this term. Sometimes it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be any other number. So B. B, the this one, number is 2. 2 into 2, that is 4. So which is the fourth letter of the alphabet? D. So now D is 4. 4 into 2, 8. So which is the eighth letter? That is turned out to be H. You're supposed to find out 8 into 2. I think, yeah, in that case, you land up in 16, and the 16th letter is supposed to be P.
Yes.
So that's how the answer is P. Okay,
Ma'am, can you explain once?
sure. Okay, they've used a common factor of 2 while generating the sequence. So which is your first term given? A. So what is the letter number for A? 1. So 1 multiplied by 2 gives you 2.
Hmm.
So which is the second alphabet? B.
B.
So that has come as your second term. So what is the letter number for B? 2. 2 into
2.
2 gives you 4. So which is your fourth letter? D. Now, what is the letter number for D? That is 4. 4 into 2, you get 8. Which is the eighth letter? H. So that's how they got H in the series. So what is the letter number for H? 8. So you will have to multiply it
8
with
into 2.
2. 8
2.
into 2,
16.
16. So which is the 16th letter? Supposed to be
It is P.
P. That's how you land up in the option D. Fine.
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
how can we be sure that this is the correct logic? Because through one thing that I have seen, according to me, the answer can be N also. So how can I eliminate or how can I find out that no, that is not the right answer?
Okay, how did you land up in the answer of N?
Because from A to B it's 0,
Right.
and then we are adding plus 2 to everything. Like now B to D are adding 2 to it. 0 plus 2.
0, 2, okay.
So D to H will be plus 4. H to the next will be plus 6. Then we'll land up on N.
Okay. That is also possible, but again, it depends sometimes on the answer scheme. Yeah, you are right. This sequence can
But
also
even
be formed.
that option was there.
So
How are we
generally,
able to
when
figure
this
out which
comes,
one?
they are supposed to remove this option, all right? But if they give, then you're supposed to have a grace mark for it because this is also
Okay,
right.
ma'am.
You're either supposed to have a grace mark or that particular option has to be removed. This is something that they will have to do. Um, but yeah, that depends on the answer scheme. It depends on how they've planned to generate the series also. And
Okay,
I
ma'am.
think most of the exams, competitive exams for that matter, they release the answers key beforehand. And this answer key can be put for, they have something called as answer key challenge. That is from the question paper is also provided. So you can take the question paper, see the answer key, and if you can prove that there is another option that seems to be right, logically right, but the answer key has something else or the answer scheme has something else in their answer, if you can prove it, then they will either take down the question as not considered or they might use grace marks. It depends. Either ways, it will be considered. Fine. Yeah. So the next example.
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm. Tell me.
ma'am, why did you say 2 as a common factor?
Because that is how the series got generated. It could be 3, it could be 4, it could be any other number. This comes once you start practicing. So, okay, let's say, Nidhi, what is your favorite number?
8.
So, if I put 8 instead of 2 anywhere, it will not fit into the series or the series will not be generated. Let's try with 8. You will come to know that it will not be correct. Okay, so what is the letter number for A? It is 1. So the letter number for A is 1. We told 1 into 8, 8, which is the eighth letter, H. But what are you supposed to have as your second term? B. You didn't land up. Okay, so if you take any other number, even if you take 3, let's say 1 into 3, what was it supposed to be? 3, so which is the third letter? C. You do not have C anywhere. So this term comes once
Okay.
you start analyzing. You can start with any number that you feel seems right. So yeah, one option you can do is if you're not finding this sort of pattern between the numbers, or even the alternating pattern doesn't work, in that case, start checking out with the letter number. See if the letter number is having any pattern or not, or if you're able to add or multiply some numbers to it, or see even subtract certain numbers to it, and if you're able to generate the given sequence, then that will help you lead to the right answer. Fine? Yeah,
Okay.
yes. So the next example, BDGKP, fine. A, B, C, D, fine. There is plus 1, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, so it is plus 1, it is plus 3, B, C, D, E, F, G, H,
Mom,
I,
B to
J.
Plus 2, no, ma'am, B to D.
B to D is plus 2, right?
B to D, C, D. Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I forgot to calculate D. Thanks. Yeah, so it is plus 2, plus 3. Okay, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
B
H,
to D
I,
is
J,
plus
K. It
4.
is plus 4. Okay, L, M, N, O, P, plus 5. So I hope you're getting the pattern here as 2, 3, 4, 5. The next
Yes, mom.
pattern
It
should have
is
been
D.
plus 6.
D.
D.
P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. So the answer is option B. Hope you're clear with this. No doubts?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll move to the next one. I think the last example for today, yes. So see if there is any pattern between I and X. P, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. It is 15. And between X and J, again, it is definitely more than that. So you, J and W, no, I don't think there
There
is
is
a
always
pattern. Yes,
Mom,
it
there
is
is a pattern.
between
I,
I,
J, K.
yes,
No, alternative pattern, mom.
you're right. There is an
Yeah.
alternating pattern. So I, J, K, L, she's supposed to have X, W, V. Okay, there is a reverse series happening here. Okay, so you have V, T, U, V, W, X. Okay, so you're supposed to have one letter before V.
It's
Here it is,
U.
yes,
It's
here you
you.
have plus one pattern, here you have minus one pattern.
Minus
So
one
finally,
pattern.
we got a decreasing pattern here. So the answer is
Yes,
supposed
ma'am.
to be U, option B.
You.
Fine. Okay, so
Yes,
no
ma'am.
doubts, no confusions. Right. So fine then. That's all for today's session. Thank you for joining and